Yo, how you doing? We are doing side quests, and let's get to it. Well met, traveler. By the look of you, I presume you know how to hunt. Yes. Would you be interested to learn how we prepare our traditional jerky? In exchange, all I ask is that you supply the main ingredients, as my stock is running low. For this, we will require dial meat. Head north of our village and look for a specimen worthy of salting. Excuse me. How fares the hunt? Oh, now there's a beautiful slab. Barely any fat to trim. A quick coating of salt and we should be well on our way to some mouth-watering jerky. The key, you see, is to lay the meat strips in a well-lit area with cool, dry air. Good thing we're on top of a mountain, eh? The down servant himself once tasted my jerky many years ago. The head of resolve liked it so much he wolfed it down in moments. I can still recall the head of Reason's look of disgust. Must you inhale it? He said. But this is no time to reminisce about the old days. There is work to be done. And the dial meat will make a scrumptious jerky with just the right amount of chew. While you were hunting, I cooked you a little treat for later. Consider it your payment for replenishing my stock. Gods, what if they kill him? You there, visitor, I need a favor. A friend of mine left to barter with the Chiragarer, and he's still not back yet. Those salt workers are notorious for their aggressive sales tactics, not to mention their exorbitant rates. It's criminal. Normally he takes a combat-capable friend along with him, but this time he had no choice but to go alone. Suffice it to say, I'm dreading the worst. If you so happen to see any salt workers hassling my poor friend, would you attempt to soothe them? They're generally more forgiving of transgressions from those outside of our culture. Failing that, try telling them Goro Karu. I'm sure they will listen to words of the ancient tongue. Who are you? On second thought, that can wait. Show respect, weasel worm. Who is this puny outsider? The little one will not interfere. First I rip this one in half. Please, not in half. How can I get him to listen to reason? Little outsider knows Goro Kanor. Surprising. This time I go home, but next time no more angering us. Thank the gods. Was it my dear worrywart friend who sent you? I was trying to negotiate fairly, but something I said must have offended him. What you spoke was a peacemaker's phrase. That means roughly, your virtue casts the light of fortune upon me. It offers the utmost respect to the listener and invites them to repay you with the same. My friend taught it to you, didn't she? Would that I had such unwavering courage. In any case, let us hurry back to Warlord's Anchor Echo. Who, by some miracle, we made it out alive. You have no idea how relieved I am to see you. My friend here told me everything that happened. You know about the Chiragur. Yes, they inhabit a vast sultan they believe to be a gift from the gods. Rather than share this gift with others, they bully the weak and vulnerable among us into paying for it at obscene prices. The worst part, though it pains me to admit it, the salt is delicious. Someone would even say addictive. That's why so many of us continue to put ourselves in harm's way to barter with them. Long story short, our relationship with them is complicated, to say the least. It is my hope that someday we can do business without the fear of violent outbursts. Perfect timing, visitor. Have you any interest in a little trial of strength? I have here a boulder of stone, freshly cut and shaped by yours truly. Let me see if you can carry it to Northwest Proof. My good friend awaits. That is, unless, well, a yakoi like myself could lift with ease, but I worry that it may be too heavy for your kind. Are you up to the task, little one? Ah, the boulder stone has arrived at last. I am grateful, of course, but also confused. How did it end up in your hands? What? You mean to tell me that lazy oaf foisted his work onto you? Uh, these stones are miserable to carry, even for us. So I can only assume he tricked you into it somehow. On his behalf, I offer my sincere apologies. Still, you didn't seem to have much difficulty at all. You know, if I were you, I might march right back to him and say, don't underestimate me. I imagine his task is quite daunting for. What's with that smirk on your face? Surely you didn't actually carry that miserably heavy stone all the way there. What? You did? Well, now, it seems I indeed underestimated you, and that is worthy of an apology. First, you should know that the stone you carried was urgently needed to repair a number of graves damaged in a devastating storm not too long ago. When you passed by, I merely thought to have some fun with an outsider. I did not realize I would be disrespecting a fellow warrior of great strength. Henceforth, I will not think so lightly of our visitors. Now there are more stones that must be taken to their proper place, and I intend to do the rest of the heavy lifting myself. Allergic, Yokoi. Level 92. Ah, I know you. You are a member of the Third Promise Veterinary, as I recall, and strong for your size. Besides, I would ask a favor, then. Could you pick 3 large totes violets and bring them to me? The field's monsters, plants, and their pollen are more than my nose can bear, and no one wants drippy flowers. At the very least, I do not. Welcome back. The picking went well, I take it. Thank you for obliging me. I wanted to get flowers for my grandmother, and these are one of her favorites. We have our tradition of carving symbols of our favorite things on our graves, you see. Hers was a flower for each of the 4 seasons, so I've been giving her a few of each throughout the year. Well, I had better get these to grandmother before they wilt. Take this as a token of my thanks. Uh, a moment, if you would, visitor. You see, I was en route to deliver pigment from Warlord's Echo to his sentinel just ahead. But fool that I was, I let my guard down and when monsters attacked, I had no choice but to flee for my life. Abandoning my rations and even my precious cargo. The beast can have food for all I care. That pigment is essential for the repair of our cave murals. Thus I ask, no, I beseech you, go and retrieve the jar of pigment I left behind near the sunken stars. What was, oh yeah. The pain has receded in the time you were away, if only a little. Have you found the pigment? Yes, this is it. Full glad am I to see it again with nary a crack in the jar. This will be of great use to the repair efforts. Though these particular murals are shielded from the sun and other elements, they still fade with time and so require regular upkeep. I had intended to take part in the repairs myself, but uh, I'm afraid I must tend to my wounds at Sentinel. You there, by my reckoning, you look to be precisely the sort of seasoned warrior we need right now. Not far from these ruins, there are craters where the heat of Vargomata's scorching devastation yet lingers, attracting swarms of elder flints. If left unchecked, these rock-like creatures will feed on the flames there until they explode. A gathering of flints could incite a chain reaction with greater potential for harm. Normally, we stamp them out on sight, but they have begun to multiply faster than we can rout them, and we are regrettably short-handed. Thus did I devise a means to impede their proliferation. Would you weaken the elder flints swarming the critters and sprinkle this warding water upon them? If it is not too much to ask, of course. Forgive me, I thought I would observe your progress from a safe distance, but I see now that my plan was a success. You see, our warding water is collected from the sacred depths of Harver the First. It has the power to greatly diminish fire energy stored within an elder flint. Subsequently, those imbued with water don't explode so much as fizzle out. In this way, only the comparatively less dangerous creatures will be allowed to multiply safely. So long as we continue our regular exterminations, we need no longer live in fear of large-scale explosions. Now please accept a small payment for your assistance. That's it for your Kropacha. Three, 6.